Thank you very much, Dave. Nobody puts this baby in a corner. That's because she's lighting up the stage. And right here at home, Gillian Abbott having the time of her life in the lead role of the touring musical Dirty Dancing, one of my favorite movies of all time. And it has a run next week at the Jew, but you have some time off. You're home early for the holidays.
Yes.
So welcome home.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's so special to be on breakfast television.
Yeah, because when you were in Calgary, it would have been Big Breakfast probably.
Yeah, and I was
back in the
8
day.
years old singing with Christopher Robin School.
Oh my goodness.
It's the last time I was
I
here.
can't even believe it. Does it feel strange to be back home?
I mean, it feels so good to be back in Calgary. I do come back and visit a lot, but it does feel strange that the show is coming to Calgary and that I'm here for work.
Yeah.
My parents are like, you're in Calgary and you're actually getting paid to be home right now.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
It really is perfect timing for you to be back here. How do you think it will feel to be doing the show in front of your family and in front of a hometown crowd?
It will be another level of vulnerability, definitely, because touring across the states, I'm doing it for people that I don't know.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be a really special homecoming, though. I think I know people coming to every single show. So yeah, it'll be really, really special.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about how this came about for you, because you've had quite the journey, having been in a Cirque du Soleil show at a very young age, at the age of 17, and then following that, having gone to Juilliard. So how did this role come about to play Baby?
So I went to Juilliard for dance and fell in love with acting. And so when I was in New York, I started training as an actor outside of school. And my agent's Block, who the owners are from Calgary, which is another tie back to Calgary, signed me as a dancer. And I kind of was like, I really want to get into acting. So they started sending me out for some more acting roles. And then this was really the first major lead role that I auditioned for. And it was a long process. I had 3 weeks of auditions in March of 2014, was brought back in May, and then was again brought back in July.
Right.
So it was kind of, it was a huge lesson in like falling in love with something and letting it go and trusting that whatever role I'm meant to play and whatever story I'm meant to tell, I'll get the opportunity to do so. So it's a huge opportunity because I get to use all of my Juilliard training. Although I don't know how to dance in the beginning, so that is acting. And then I journeyed to being this graceful dancer, and it's very intricate ballroom dancing. And I'm dancing with Christopher Tierney, who's a wonderful, wonderful dancer who had a career with Hubbard Street and has done Spider-Man on Broadway. And so I go from like one extreme to the other. So I get to really use everything. I get to use all of my acting and then all of my Juilliard dance training, which I need to put into practice.
Wonderful. You would have been too young to have grown up on the movie, but you do have sisters. So this was in your life. You were familiar. I was familiar. My sister, well, I think both of them would have watched it when they were younger, but Beth, my sister Beth, and her best friend Cheryl loved the movie, and so I grew up like at least seeing bits of it because they would watch it, I think, every day after school. Yes.
But I was like 7 or 8, and I do remember relating to, I just loved how like she was so free-spirited and fun. I think I remember loving Wipeout, her on the stairs.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I really remember, and I do remember the water scene too of them learning to lift.
Yeah, so no pressure there. To fill those shoes.
I know. I've been so lucky to work really closely with Eleanor Bergstein, who wrote the movie and then brought this show to life on stage, because she has given me so much freedom to trust my baby, and she always says, like, work from the inside out. All she wants is honesty. Same with James Powell, our director, because I think why that movie was so special is because it was so authentic from both Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze. They were very honest. And very giving as actors, and I definitely have that in Christopher Tierney too. So it's really fun to work off of him and trust my story. I mean, I've been called Baby Abbott because I'm the youngest of 3 girls, and have a very close relationship with my dad, which is a huge relationship in the story. So yeah, so I trust that.
Yeah, you have to carry your own watermelon.
Yeah, I gotta that. I like that.
There you go. And you'll be doing just that next week, December 29th to January the 3rd. That is the run for Dirty Dancing at the Jube. You can see our local girl, Gillian, light up the stage. Congratulations to you and continued success.
Thank you.
All the best to your family as well over the holiday season. We look forward to seeing you here at home. And on over to Mike Yanni, who is at a secret location this morning, day 10. Mike.